as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now the third-year man, Najee Harris.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Now here's another carry for Harris.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Here's Hooker to throw it. That is caught. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Steelers at 3-1 here through the first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
Last week they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty resilient bunch. So I don't think they'll dwell too much on that loss. They'll be looking to come out in this one and make amends right now.
Hooker's going to throw it.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Hey, look at this Baltimore defense.
They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
3rd down, Hooker looks to throw it.
And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Hooker going to try and throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
An option handoff given to Harris.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
2nd and 10. And they run with Harris off the option.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw, Hooker. Throw left side, taken in by Mims.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Hard to believe this guy was watching us from his living room last week. Now he's under center here for an NFL team.
And not many teams were in the market to sign him, but you have to believe that this team felt like we saw something previously in this guy, and now he has a chance to prove it with us. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Hooker.
His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Hooker, he's going to move him around a little bit here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
They'll go for it. Hooker.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. His 3rd touchdown now in the year.
And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be...
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Off play action, Fields.
And that's going to be incomplete.
You look at the Steeler defense.
Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Fields. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six. Steeler touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
From the gun on third down, Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Harris running straight ahead.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
They run again with Harris. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
End of the first quarter. With the score, Steelers 14.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Okay, ready?
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the gun, it's Hooker. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Harris.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Again, it's Harris, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Hendon Hooker,
A 40-yard touchdown scamper.
and the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, Walker showing the power.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
48 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Fields throwing again.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Second down and 4. From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here's Fields.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half won.
And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Patrick Ricard,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Tucker with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On second down, a run with Patterson.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. And they're going to speed things up here.
On third down, Hooker.
And he finds Austin complete.
And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's good for us, Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hooker now off play action. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded just inside the 30. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range.
Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. picked off by Fred Warner.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more.
Into a sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. A final shot before the break. Fields. They're looking deep here for Flowers.
And that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Walker showing the power, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The Ravens send their punter out now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Taking on the midfield logo. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
A short throw caught by Andrews. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Back to throw. Fields. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Fields.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They snap it to Fields.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. This will go to Henry out wide.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
We saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to have it here just past the 25. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He'll let it fly for Austin. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 62 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris, his 5th rushing touchdown now of the year. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
They're going to run it with Harris. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here's Fields.
Going deep for Walker. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
And this offense on third down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Fields.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they'll wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3.
First down, Ravens.
Fields now to throw. He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is
nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Fred Warner. Inside the 10.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6. Steeler touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Pick 6 last drive. Here's Fields again.
Complete. This is Mitchell. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. First play of the drive, a success. 19 yards from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Now Fields.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. And out round, and he's got the connection to Walker.
And he goes out right around the 39. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Goodwin. And he won't get close. only a yard, 4th and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he's got this down to the 35. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Again, Fields.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
4th down and goal.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer.
Steelers 37, Ravens 15.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Fields. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Fields going for it all. That is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 4th down, Fields. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
Hooker now off play action.
Steps away. He'll let it fly for Austin. Oh, wide open, complete, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Calvin Austin,
76 yards.
and the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
Keeps the score. Steelers 43, Ravens 15. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back to the air, Fields on second down.
Being chased out left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2, Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
Fields trying to throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Ravens 21. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Finding Pickens for another catch.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
First down throw here. It's Hooker.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Again, it's Hooker looking to throw.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Hendon Hooker
Doing it himself for 9 yards out.
and the Steelers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Hooker going to try to throw for it.
Complete at the 1. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Cole Holcomb.
They find some open field here. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. And now the Steeler offense staying out there. And they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down. So we'll have to see what that's about. So they say he went out of bounds, came back in, then touched the football.
Can't be the first guy to touch it when you come back in bounds. That's why the penalty goes against him. Have to know where you are on the field.
Oh, and I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it.
Pretty solid.